today's episode of Final Fantasy 16. It's been a few days since I've played, so I don't quite remember exactly where I left off at. Oh wait, no, I do remember where I'm at. We're following a lead to Hugo. He's going to be traveling across, I'm assuming it's an area we haven't been to yet, so that's what we'll be doing. But until then, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and let's get into the video. Okay, let's return to Lord Byron, right? Yeah, I guess so. I guess we just talk to Byron. Although I could, you know what? Let me go check some of my items first, because knowing me, I completely forgot to completely refill or restock all my items and stuff like that. So we'll get to that first. So that I think that's a little bit more important than talking to the uncle. All right, time to move on to the story, because I've held it off for a little bit too long, at least a little longer than I thought I would.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
You seem a little too eager, but it's all right. The Velcroy Desert. Yeah, this is an area I haven't been to yet, or at least I don't. If I have, I don't remember it. The Dalmatian Republic.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Awesome. New area. I mean, I doubt I'll be doing too much exploring. This area doesn't really, it looks open, but I doubt it's very open. Seems like it's designed to still have a bit of a funnel to it.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Who the hell is, oh, I was like, I couldn't find him. I was like, where the hell is he? Oh, great. Wrong button. Oh, I didn't realize he was part of the group. Yeah, I didn't realize he was part of the group. Where's Jill? I must have missed something, because I don't remember why Jill isn't with us, but I suppose it's not that big a deal.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you
lizard?
don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
This structure looks like it's part of the hideaway.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn? Friends of friends, I wager. Look very friendly.
I wonder how big this map is. Hold on. Oh, it's actually a pretty big map. Huh. What's over here? Oh, okay. There must be a location we have to go to later on.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
I mean, if you want to get drunk, go ahead. Sip of my coffee.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh, great. Well, remember, he's not a dog. He's a wolf. But then again, you know, wolves are kind of dog-like. They're kind of the same. We don't look conspicuous at all.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Made
Two
with
bowls of
real
that, then.
chocobo.
And ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Cheese and crackers. Oh, we're at the same inn.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Finest mug of ale.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle? Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Whisper, 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 whisper. Everyone's like. Oh damn! He's just like really trying to get some food before it gets ruined.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take it!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Anything else? Oh, great. Well, I still couldn't learn the timing anyway, so it didn't matter. I did get the experience I was needing for a level up, so that's fine.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Aha. So he knows he's close by.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Wonder why he's trying to stay away from Clive. Maybe he's not even aware. Yeah, is he even aware that he was around?
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Make for Drake's fang. Yeah, make for Drake's fang. Oh. Damn it.
Ah, they've closed the road.
It's already taken a little bit for me to get used to the combat again.
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay, now it's time to investigate. Yay! Actually, I want to look around a little bit. Water is very pretty. Ooh, fish. I mean, I doubt you can do much. You can't really swim in this game, so it's not like it means much to have water in it. To have the water look so pretty. Can't even go swimming in it.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's talk to this person.
Anything I can help you with, Travis?
No.
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Yay. Huh. Okay, so... What? No, we can't go this way. I just never remembered you can't really go that way. Why is it so pointing me in this direction? Oh, there's... Never mind. I'm so dumb.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I
Are
wanted
you
to find
Rosina?
the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
For Gilbert's sake, you're up there.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family.
Okay, we gotta talk to the...
I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Gotta talk to someone here. Oh. I was standing next to him earlier. What the hell?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Alrighty.
Well,
now that's a good lead.
We have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Yo, old man.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Bordello, eh? Bordello of blood.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
Well, I mean, he did just kind of point us in a general direction, not so much...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Crap.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
I forgot which one I was on. I forgot which little thing I was using. Dude's getting third-degree burns on his chest. I gotta get out. This is not a good spot to be in. Can't see nothing. best did. I mean, they're just normal humans, so I couldn't really do much to them. It's not like I was fighting a platoon of fully armored warriors.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Rosina a real person or something else?
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
There was a lot of emphasis on the name Rosina. The Lock of Leisure. Okay, I guess.
Weights and puts!
Kneaded to a silken softness. Take a sniff, like eating a cloud with a crust.
What is this? Once you go flat. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm very confused.
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah,
okay.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
I wonder if that bandit camp has anything to do with it.
Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies.
You call them Grey Bush.
In recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
All right, might as well. Prioritize quest.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries,
Okay, so... has something to do with the crystal. Possibly. What up, bro? What seems to be the trouble
with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves.
Oh,
Us
crystals.
common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons.
Okay.
And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them,
I see what's going on now.
not sharing.
Yeah, I think it does have something to do with what's on the what was on the map I saw earlier.
Do you have a moment?
No.
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
It seems to have some crystal here, especially for basic deposit utility, but it does seem like they were robbed the more important ones by bandits.
I hope you gave as good as you got.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm
what?
Not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you.
Oh, okay, she actually meant sword.
The men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have dried up.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Hey, we gave you money.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But what? Is he getting beat up again?
I'll go and fetch him.
where the hell is he? Oh, I just happened to pick the right direction.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with.
That's not a good idea.
You give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea at all. So if you give anybody, especially a bandit, an inkling or an idea that you have more than what you already have on hand, they're gonna want to kidnap you or whatever. Find out where the hell you're from.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Popinjay.
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Yeah, but it still seems like a pretty bad idea that he'd get involved like that.
Corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
It's kind of like whenever you're in a situation.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Whenever you're in a situation involving kidnappers and ransom, like they ask for a specific amount, and if you give them that amount, they can renege on that deal and ask for more because they know that, well, you have this much money, we should ask you what's stopping us from getting any more than that. And it's just one of those things where, like, it's never really a good idea to show that you have money. Ah, great. Stupid bird. I actually didn't have to fight these things, but I kind of wanted to. Birds get on my nerves. Ooh, red chocobo. Well, they're everywhere. I mean, hopefully they're not, you know, aggressive. They don't seem to be very aggressive, at least not yet.
Finished.
kick the dog. Oh, Torgal bit him right in the ass. Ooh, treasure. You know, I can detour. I can detour a little bit. Yaha! Oh man. Yeah, this is kind of out of the way. It would not surprise me if this was an ambush.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, it is an actual black market thing.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Kill them. Yeah. I keep forgetting what I'm... keep forgetting, what power I'm on.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, this is the guy. I was looking for this guy. I was like, where is he?
It's over.
Oh, come on. Punch him right in the back of the head. Stomp, stomp. Oh no, black chocobo. At least I think it's black. Oh, like everyone's fighting, even their own damn horses. Axe hammer. Axe handle smash in the back of the head.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
I wouldn't say that.
Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Not really. Thought it was gonna be way worse than that.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Clive Barker.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Nope. Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
A desert rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you.
Is it an actual rose or is it just
And
like...
please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
That's pretty funny.
Umia Lostelan. Tuisa Achilles.
Ooh, birdie. I completely forgot about that.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Reputation, huh?
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Come on, Grey Bush. Ooh, side quests.
Is it true what I'm hearing? That the men of the rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
Let me talk to some of these people about the side quest before continuing.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry.
That's what they call
My
him.
mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type.
You don't
People
seem
are buying
very
up weapons
resourceful.
faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
It's a knife.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
I'm pretty sure the knife just needs to be
Is
sharp.
that or pack my bags?
I'll give him a hand though. Just
if you like. I know how busy the
I'm
Briar's
assuming
Kiss has
I'll get
been.
something knife
Lubor needs all the capable hands he
related.
can find.
And
Be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
as a reward.
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
I'm pretty sure the common denominator between each of the individuals with knives is that their knife needs to be sharp.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm
The finest fabric!
It would make us fine.
I do want to activate this other quest. Ooh, bathhouse.
I've worked for.
Completely forgot about the bathhouse.
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go
If
to
the water
Dustmont
is scalding
Terraces.
hot, you might need to
what
turn
you
it.
find there.
You might need to shut it down for a little while.
All right. I'll go and take
I
a
mean,
look.
the last thing you'd want is
Wonderful.
scald
It's not far.
customers that have been
Leave the market
scolded.
by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
Smell of sulfur.
These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Just look at the hanging lantern. They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Alrighty. It looks like that's gonna be it for today. This one is gonna be kind of short, not really short. It is pretty straightforward. I did walk into a new area, encounter a new issue, took care of that issue, and now we're gonna move on to Drake's Fang. And that's essentially what we're gonna be doing in the next episode. Well, we're gonna take care of these first two quests, obviously, but we'll make our way through to Drake's Fang and deal with whatever that issue might be. But until then, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and I will see you in the next video. Later.